is truly an honor to be recognized by an institution that for so many years has dedicated itself to the transformation of Los Angeles from a city of the privileged and the few to one that works for everyone, especially the poor and sometimes hopeless.
Why is the government list of drugs any better than my list? How many think marijuana is worse for you than bacon? Will anyone stand up for bacon? See how things are?
This is sort of out of place, but I think it's cool. I was conceived shortly after my father was acquitted of conspiracy charges.
And I accept this award in the spirit of Upton Sinclair. He was stopped, he was ganged up on actually by the Los Angeles Times, the Democratic Party establishment, and the Republicans. But what he worked for, what he fought for, was accepted in the New Deal. And when he was famously arrested, the Times called for ridding Los Angeles of what it called all loafers and radicals. Well, some of us are still here. You know which one you are, and I'm honored to be in your ranks.
I think we have a false sense, really, now, that everything is okay because we don't have the Klan. So the flip side of that is this immediate conclusion that it's no longer a problem when it still is. So I'm trying to figure out how to say my feelings on this. Oh, I can't say this on tape.
Your name is?
Oh, well, I'm Mary Steenburgen. You might know me from countless number of feature films like This Firecracker, Parenthood, Melvin and Howard, for which I won an Academy Award.
I'm sorry, but ever since I won 2 Emmys and 3 Golden Globes, I don't care that much for awards anymore. Nice talking to you.
Yeah, well, I gotta go anyway. I'm late for an AIDS benefit.
AIDS benefit? APLA?
No, DAP, Desert AIDS Project.
Oh, you're kidding. I really wanted to go to that, but I have to go to Washington to testify in front of Congress for the Clean Water Act.
Oh, I love clean water.
Maybe someday you and I could clean up something together.
I'd love that.
Of the welfare moms, of the indigenous people, of the people that are called illegal on their own soil, of the homeless, of the families of victims of police murder, of the victims of criminal justice. Those people have made me what I am, and they have really given me the will to go on until my lights go out, and I will go on. And I wish I could put all their faces up here, because it is they who you honor tonight. Anytime you honor a change maker, you're honoring the people who they represent. And that is who I represent.
I'm honored to be in the presence of the people you saw tonight. I wrote a people's history to tell about people like that all through American history, the people who made democracy come alive.
Something changes in me when I witness someone's courage. They may not know I'm watching, and I may not let them know, but something changes in me that will last me for a lifetime.
I fear, and at times have experienced myself, that all of our energy goes into elections. Well, it ain't going to do it in the long haul. We've got to have both, and think back, whether it's the labor movement, the civil rights movement, the women's movement, the peace movement, over and over again, the social movement and the political. We have a strong, vibrant, militant social movement. It affects the politicians, and we win.
Some of us feel bad when all we can do is write a check. But you know what? Writing a check isn't a cop-out. It's not some passive, disconnected act. It's part of making change happen. A key part. The best people doing community-based work are paid, trained, and experienced staff.
I never thought that anyone cared for us, the ones in the inner city. But tonight I can see a lot of love. Thanks to Liberty Hill, they were like the gasoline to keep us moving. My car could not move unless I had Liberty Hill at the time.
If this effort to tap into the fears of people and the very legitimate concerns that people have, so many people believe their children aren't going to do as well as they've done. So many people feel like the American dream isn't working. So many people worry about where our country's going, and they have every right to worry about all that. But this is a politics of hatred that attempts to fill this vacuum and attempts to bring out the very worst in people, not the best in people. So I'd say tonight, if this doesn't provoke us to assert our values, to organize, to speak out, to be strong, to be confident, and to take on this agenda and defeat this agenda, I don't know what will. In the words of Rabbi Hillel, if not now, when? It's time to defeat this kind of politics in the United States of America.
I feel now that I must grow up to fill the role that you cast me in here. I'm pleased to have any part in a celebration of progressive folk, and Liberty Hill certainly sets the standard for effective activism characterized by joyous work and hope.